Hi students, this is Alex here. In this video, we are going to see the studying strategy for the VIT entrance examination. So if you are a JEE aspirant already prepared for JEE examination, this exam is going to be very easy for you. In case if you have not prepared for JEE examination, what best you can do for the preparation is go through the past year VIT entrance exam question papers and solve it and learn those methods. So because if you solve few past year question papers, it will be helpful. You will get a rough idea about it, and still if you have extra time, you can go for solving the JEE sums. So further your exams will be much easier. So in this video, we are going to see the complete solution for the VIT entrance examination 2024 paper. So try to learn all the methods and what are the formulas we use, how a problem is approached, is there any shortcut method. So all those things, if you keep learning, it will be helpful, and whatever time you have, you spend for solving other years VIT past year papers also, so you can definitely do your examination well. So now we will start with the 2024 papers solution. Question number 1. N of A equal to M. The number of elements of the set A is M and the number of elements of set B is N. Here they have given the number of subsets of A is 56 more than that of subset of B. Number of subsets of A is by formula 2 power M, and they say it is 56 more than of subsets of B. It means the difference between the number of subsets of A and number of subsets of B is 56, and we have to get the value of M plus N. We are going to do this expression, a small rearrangement. So let's take 2 power N common. So this will become 2 power M by 2 power N minus 1 equal to, and on the other side this 56 we are going to rewrite it as 8 into 7. Now using the properties of indices, we carry this to the numerator. So outside we have 2 power n as it is, and this becomes 2 power m minus n, then minus 1 equal to, this 8 can be written as 2 power 3 and 7 can be written as 8 minus 1. So it is 2 cube minus 1. This we are purposely rearranging so that we can compare the quantities on the both the sides. So here in place of n we have 3. It means n is 3, and in place of m minus n we have 3. So m minus n is 3. Now already from the first expression we got n as 3. So using the 3 here, m minus 3 equal to 3, it means m equal to 6. So we got m as 6 and n as 3, and we need the value of m plus n. So it is 6 plus 3, which is 9, and that is present in the option A. Question number 2, they have given f of x, which is cos inverse root of 2x square plus 1 by x square plus 1, and we have to find the range of f of x. To make this expression little simpler, because we have a square root, let's convert this in terms of either sine inverse or tan inverse, depends upon the expression we get. So we take a right angle triangle, let's consider the angle is here, this is cos inverse, the numerator is adjacent. So here root of 2x square plus 1, and the denominator is hypotenuse, which is x square plus 1. We have to find the other side. Let's take this as a. So now using Pythagoras relation, a square plus 2x square plus 1 equal to x square plus 1 whole square, which is x power 4 plus 2x square plus 1. So we find 2x plus 1 on both the sides. This is actually x square. 2x square plus 1 on both the sides, so we cancel. So from this a square is x power 4, so a is x square. So we got this side as x square. To make the expression simpler, let's take f of x as sine inverse of opposite by hypotenuse. Now take this as y, which is sine inverse x square by x square plus 1 and we can take this as sin y equal to x square by x square plus 1. We have to get x in terms of y. So by cross multiplication, x square is sin y x square plus sin y. We shall carry this here. So x square minus sin y x square equal to sin y. Taking x square common, we get 1 minus sin y equal to sin y. So x square is sin y by 1 minus sin y, and x will be root of sin y by 1 minus sin y. For this value to exist, denominator should not be 0. That is possible only when y is pi by 2. So y cannot be pi by 2, because when I put pi by 2, sin pi by 2 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. Denominator becomes 0, then the total term does not exist. And inside the root should not be negative. So for any value, the value of this expression is not negative. So the only restriction is y cannot be pi by 2. It means y belongs to 0, because 0 can come. Even if I put 0 for y, I will get an answer as 0. So that is okay. So 0 till pi by 2. Pi by 2 is not included, so I take a open interval. So 0 is included, pi by 2 is not included. So this is the y belongs to, and y is the range. So from this options we find option D. 0 is included, pi by 2 is not included. Next, question number 3. They have given 3 matrices A, P, B, all are 3 rows and 3 columns. First condition they have given, determinant value of minus B matrix is 5. So let's take that. Determinant of minus B is 5. It means determinant of B will be minus 5, because B and minus B are just opposite sign. So if I find the determinant value of B and minus B, there it will be of opposite sign. So since it is 5 is given, so determinant B will be minus 5. Now coming to the next condition, determinant of B into A transpose is given as 15. Using the properties, we can split this into product of two determinants, and we already know determinant B is minus 5. So if I put minus 5 here, I will get A transpose determinant value is 15 by minus 5, which is minus 3. A transpose and the original matrix will have the same determinant value, so even this is minus 3. Coming to the third condition, we have product of P transpose AP, the whole determinant is minus 27. Again, using the property, we can split this into 3 product of individual determinant, and already we know determinant A is minus 3, so if I put minus 3 here to go to the other side as a division, P transpose determinant and P are same, so I can rewrite this as P determinant. Then again we have P determinant, minus 27 by minus 3 is 9, so P determinant square is 9. It means the determinant value of P is plus or minus 3, but in the option we find only 1, so we can choose that option A, 3. Next, question number 4. They have given f of x, which is continuous on R, and we have to find the value of a plus b. Since it is continuous, left hand limit and right hand limit, for 0 it should be equal. So I am going to do directly. When I take left hand limit, when I put x as 0 for sin x, I get 0, and on the other side right hand limit, x square plus a, when I put 0 for x, we get 0 plus a. It means the value of a will be 0. In the same way, I am to take at 1. So these two I have to take LHL and RHL. So when I take 1 for x, 1 square plus a equal to b into 1 plus 3, and already a is 0. So 1 equal to b plus 3. From this we get b as, taking this to the other side, 1 minus 3, which is minus 2. And with this we can finish the problem. Just to confirm whether the b is correct, we can take these two pair. At 3 we have to put LHL and RHL. So when I put 3, b into 3 plus 3 equal to minus 3. So when I take this to the other side, 3b equal to minus 6. So b is minus 2. So what we got is right. That is b is minus 2. Since we need a plus b, now a plus b is 0 minus 2, which is minus 2. So from the given option, it is option C. Next, question number 5. They have given a function and they say alpha be the number of points of discontinuity and beta be the number of points where it is not differentiable, and they want the value of alpha plus beta. So at x equal to minus 3, we have to find left hand limit. Left hand limit is 3 minus x. So in place of that minus x, in place of that x, I have to put minus 3, so which is coming as 6. And coming to right hand limit, we have to take this 6. So they are same. So it is continuous at minus 3. Again, at x equal to 3, I have to check. When I take left hand limit, I have to take 6. When I take right hand limit, I have to take 3 plus x, but in place of x, I have to take 3, so it is 6. So there is no point of discontinuity, it means alpha is 0. Let's check at x is equal to minus 3, whether it is differentiable or not. So I have to find left hand derivative. By formula, it is f of minus 3 minus f of minus 3 minus h whole divided by h, where limit h tends to 0. F of minus 3, from this it is 6 minus f of minus 3 minus h is, from here I have to take 3 minus x, but in place of x I have to put minus 3 minus h whole divided by h. This, after simplification, I am going to get 6 minus of 3 plus 3 plus h whole divided by h. So which is again 6 minus h by h. So after cancelling this, we get minus h by h, which is minus 1. In the same way, I have to find right hand derivative. By formula, it is f of minus 3 plus h minus f of minus 3 whole divided by h. When I take minus 3 plus h, it is actually 6. And f of minus 3 is also 6. So totally it is 0. So we find they are not same. So at x equal to minus 3, it is not differentiable. In the same way, we have to check for at x equal to 3. Using the same method, left hand derivative, f of 3 minus f of 3 minus h whole divided by h. Limit h tending to 0. F of 3, I have to check here, which is actually 6. And f of 3 plus 3 minus h is also 6. So 6 minus 6, which is 0. Now right hand derivative, which is f of 3 plus h minus f of 3 whole divided by h. F of 3 plus h, I have to choose the last one, 3 plus x, but in place of x, I have to put 3 plus h. Then f of 3 is 6. So totally, after cancelling this, we get h by h, which is 1. Anyway, they are not same. So at x equal to 3, it is not differentiable. So in two places, it is not differentiable. It means beta is 2. So alpha is 0, beta is 2. Since they want alpha plus beta, its sum is 2, which is the option C. Next, question number 6. We have to differentiate the given function with respect to x. So before we start differentiation, we are going to simplify this to the smaller term by giving a proper substitution. Let's take x is equal to cos theta. So now we have d by dx of, we have sine square cot inverse root of 1 plus cos theta by 1 minus cos theta. Now we use formula. So we keep d by dx and sine square as it is. Now cot inverse also as it is. Root of 2 cos square theta by 2 sine square theta by 2. So we can cancel this. Now this entire term will become cot square theta by 2. Inside the root it is cot theta by 2. So d by dx of sine square and cot inverse of cot theta by 2. Finally this becomes only theta by 2 and we have outside sine square. So it is sine square theta by 2. Now there is a formula which we have applied already. 1 minus cos theta is 2 sine square theta by 2. So when I have only sine square theta by 2, it is 1 minus cos theta whole divided by 2. So d by dx of 1 minus cos theta by 2. And already our substitution, the x is cos theta. We are going to replace that here. So d by dx of 1 minus x by 2, we are going to differentiate this. 1 differentiation is 0, minus x differentiation is minus 1, that's a denominator 2, so which is minus 1 by 2. So from the given option, minus 1 by 2 present in the option C. Question number 7, they have given the number of students who take both the subjects mathematics and chemistry is 30. Let's take a small Venn diagram. This is mathematics and this is chemistry, and as per the question they have given both take 30. So it means when this is mathematics and chemistry, both means this region, this is 30. And they say this represents 10% of the enrollment in maths. Suppose if I take the total number of students in maths is x, that x is actually this entire region. This entire region is maths. And in that 10% is this 30. So 10% of x is 10x by 100, that is equal to 30. It means x is equal to, after cancelling this and when I cross multiply we get 300. And now 12% of this is chemistry. So 12, let us take the total number of chemistry is y. So 12% y is 12y by 100 and that is actually this 30. So y will be 30 into 100 by 12. Can cancel with 4 tables. So this is 3 and this is 25 and this is 10. So y is 250. So we get 250. When I fill the diagram, when x is 300, already we entered this 30. So this region is 300 minus 30, which is 270. Altogether it is 300. In the same way, this is 250 minus 30, which is 220. Now they want how many students take at least one of these. So we have to add all these three numbers to get the answer, which is 270 plus 30 plus 220. This is 0, this is 12 and this is 5. So answer is 520, which is present in the option A. Question number 8. They have given if A and B are the two real values of K, and they have given the equation and they say it is a consistent, they want the value of A plus B. We have to take all the coefficients of this equation and construct the matrix, augmented matrix A comma B, which is, let's write all the coefficients of the first equation 1, 2, 1, in second equation 1, 3, 4, and third equation 1, 5, 10, and put a line and write all the constant terms here, and this gives the augmented matrix 1k and k square. So we are going to do the row reduction, and first part we have to make these two elements as 0. This can be done only if we do R2 gives R2 minus R1, that is from row 2 we are subtracting row 1. In the same way R3 gives R3 minus R1. So this augmented matrix becomes, and first row we are not doing anything, so we write as it is. Second row we subtract the row 2 elements from the row 1. So this is 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus 2 1, 4 minus 1 3, k minus 1. And again this is 0, 5 minus 2 which is 3, 10 minus 1 which is 9, and this is k square minus 1. So we completed this operation. Now again we have to make this element as 0 using this 1. That can be done by taking row 3 gives row 3 minus 3 times of row 2. So now we get first row as it is, second row as it is, third row this is 0, 3 minus 3 times of 1 which is 0, 9 minus 3 times of 3 which is 9 minus 9 which is 0, and this is k square minus k, and we have to subtract 3 times, minus 3 plus 3, minus 3k plus 3. So this is k square minus 3k plus 2. So we got the augmented matrix, and we find in the matrix A, the leading diagonal, we got 2 zeros, sorry, 1 0. It means the rank of matrix A will be 2, but for the consistent we have to get the rank of AB is also 2. It means this part should be 0, and if I equate this to 0, we get k square minus 3k plus 2, and by factorization we get k minus 1 into k minus 2 equal to 0. It means k equal to 1 and 2, and actually these are the A value and B value. Already they mentioned in the question that A and B are the two real values of k. So when I take A plus B, it is 1 plus 2 which is 3, and that is the option A. Next, question number 9. They have given the radius of the base of the cone is increasing at the rate of 3 cm per minute. So let's write all the given data. dr by dt is given as 3 cm per minute. Then altitude is decreasing, so we have to take minus sign. dh by dt is minus 4 cm per minute, and they want the rate of change of lateral surface. So dc by dt equal to how much when r equal to 7 cm and height equal to 24 cm. Now take the formula. Lateral surface C is pi r L, and we have to replace L with root of h square plus r square. Now we have to use a differentiation using the product rule. So with respect to t, so dc by dt is pi is a constant, differentiation of r is dr by dt, and we keep the next term as it is, root of h square plus r square, plus first term we keep as it is, differentiation of the second term is 1 by 2 root h square plus r square into differentiation using chain rule, that is h square plus r square is 2h into dh by dt plus 2r into dr by dt. Now we have to substitute all the values. So dr by dt is 3, and using h and r value here, h square 7 square plus 24 square is actually 25 square, so which is after taking square root we get 25. So I am writing it directly, that is root of 24 square plus 7 square is 576 plus 49 is root 625, so which is 25, and r value is 7. Then we have 2, again this entire value is 25. The numerator 2 into h is 24, dh by dt is minus 4, plus 2 into r is 7, and dr by dt is 3. So we completely substituted all the values. This is pi into 75 plus 7 by 2 into 25, and here when I multiply 2 into 24 into minus 4, it is minus 192, plus 2 into 7, 14, 14 into 3, 42. So after subtraction, this is minus 150, By fully cutting, we will get minus 6, and after cancelling, minus 3. So 7 into minus 3, minus 21. So pi into 75 minus 21. After subtraction, 75 minus 21, we get 54. So this is 54 pi centimeter square per minute, because it's a area. So 54 pi centimeter square per minute we have in the option A. Next, question number 10. Here they are asking the maximum area of a right angled triangle with hypotenuse h. So when we have a right angled triangle and this is the hypotenuse h, for the area to be maximum, it has to be isosceles. So we are going to use this concept directly. I take this side as A and this side as A. Using Pythagoras relation, a square plus a square is equal to h square, and 2a square is h square, and a square will be h square by 2. So this we keep as it is, and we have to find the maximum area. So area formula for the triangle is half into base into height, and from this is our base and this is our height. So using these two as A and A, we are going to get half into A into A, which is half A square. But already we know A square is h square by 2. So using that here, we get half into h square by 2, which is h square by 4. So from the given option, it is option D. Next, question number 11. They have given an expression, integral 0 to 9 f of x dx is 4. Then they want the value of this expression. So here I am going to give substitution. Let t equal to x square and dt will be 2x dx, and from this dt by 2 will be x dx. So we can take this x and dx as dt by 2. So integral dt by 2 and f of x square as f of t. Now for this substitution, x limit is 0 and 3. Corresponding t limit we have to find. When x is 0, t is 0. When x is 3, 3 square, which is 9. So our limit is from 0 to 9. We can take half outside. Integral 0 to 9 f of t dt, and definite integral is independent of variable. So this entire expression I can change in terms of x. So which is half integral 0 to 9 f of x dx, and that value is given as 4 in the question. So it is half into 4. After cancelling, we get answer as 2, which is present in the option A. Next, question number 12. They are asking the area bounded by these two lines. We are going to write the equation and split the mod into plus and minus. So y minus 1 equal to minus of, I take x in place of mod x, and y minus 1 is equal to minus of minus x in place of mod x. This after rearrangement, y minus 1 is equal to minus x, and this after rearrangement, y minus 1 is equal to plus x. And the same way, second equation, y plus 1 is equal to mod x, I take plus x, and y plus 1 is equal to mod x, which I take as minus x. So I'm going to take a points for each. So I take x and y, and when I take x as 0, then y will be 1 from the first equation. When y is 0, x is 1. In the same way, for the second equation, we take x and y as 0 like this. When x is 0, y is 1. When y is 0, x is minus 1. From the third equation, we take x 0, then y is minus 1. When y is 0, x is 1. In the same way, we take for the fourth equation. When x is 0, y is minus 1. When y is 0, x is minus 1. Now we are going to draw a small diagram to plot all this. we have 1 and minus 1 as a points here. So first one, we take this one 0, 1, which will be somewhere here, and 1, 0 will be somewhere here. So if I join this, I get a line like this. Then coming to the second line, we have 0, 1, which is again here, and minus 1, 0, which is here. So if I join this, we get a line like this. Then we have third equation, 0, minus 1 will be somewhere here, and 1, 0 will be somewhere here. So if we join this, we get a straight line like this. Then last one, we have 0, minus 1 here, minus 1, 0 here, and when I join this, we get a straight line like this. Now I have to find the area enclosed by these lines, which is nothing but these areas. But instead of finding everything, we can find only the first quadrant area, that is this area alone, and we take into 4. So this base is 1 unit and height is 1 unit for this triangle. So area of the triangle is half into base into height. This entire thing 4 times we have because it is symmetrical. So we can cancel this. So totally the area is 2, and 2 is present in the option C. Next, question number 13. They have given AB vector and AC vector. They say these are the two sides of the triangle ABC. G is a centroid, and we have to find the value of this expression. Let's construct a small diagram. They say there is a triangle ABC, and we name this as A, this as B and C. These are the two sides, AB vector and AC vector. We have to find the centroid. For that I have to join the median from A to the opposite side, and it will join at the midpoint of BC, and G is the centroid which is on this AD, and it will be in the ratio 2:1. Now let's find AD vector first, which is the midpoint of this AB vector and AC vector, because this is 1:1 ratio, because D is the midpoint. So AB vector plus AC vector whole divided by 2. So by adding this, 2i plus 2i is 4i, and j, when I add 6j, and this is 5k whole divided by 2. This is our AD vector. But this AG vector is 2 part out of this entire 3 part, because 2:1 ratio. So AG vector will be 2/3 of this AD vector. So it is 2/3 times of 4i plus 6j plus 5k whole divided by 2. We can cancel this. Here we need AG vector square. It is actually mod AG vector square. First let's find mod AG vector, which is root of 4 square is 16, 6 square is 36, 5 square is 25, and whole divided by 3 we have, which is root 77/3. Then I need 27/2 into mod AG square. This square will be 77/9 and plus 5. We can cancel these two, become 11. Then 242/9 plus 5. We have to take LCM. 242 plus 45/9, which is 287/9. When I try to divide this by 9, 3 times 27, there is a 17. So roughly one time it is 9 and balance 8. So 0.8 times 72, again balance 8, keep going like this. So 31.888. But we don't have any option even closer to this. So there might be a mistake in the given vector, so which we don't know. But you learned the procedure, how to use the midpoint formula, the centroid constant, magnitude, all those things. So this may be helpful for solving some other problem. So here the right answer for this given question is 31.88. Next, question number 14. They have given line L1 and L2. They say they are perpendicular. Then they want the angle between line 2 and line 3. So in the line 2, there is an unknown alpha. So first we have to find that. So I'm going to take the direction ratios for the first line. So further I have to rearrange the line. X minus 2 by 3 equal to y plus 1 by minus 2 equal to, this I have to combine as z minus 2 by 0. So from this the direction ratios are 3, minus 2 and 0 for the line 1. In the same way line 2, x minus 1 by 1 equal to, we have to take 2 common, then this will become y plus 3 by 2 by this 2 after taking common, this will come to the denominator of the denominator. So alpha by 2, that is equal to z plus 5 by 2, and this dr is 1 alpha by 2 and 2. Now we name this as A1, B1, C1, this as A2, B2 and C2, and since it is perpendicular, we have a perpendicular condition A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 equal to 0. So when we multiply, this is 3 and minus alpha plus 0. Totally it is 0. It means alpha is 3. After finding alpha, I substitute here to keep it as a vector for the line 2, that is 1i plus 3 by 2j plus 2k. Now coming to line 3, even this we have to rearrange. I will rewrite it here. We have to take minus sign common, and that is carried to the denominator. We have to take 2 common, that gets cancelled with the denominator, and we have z minus 0 by 4. So we have to write the dr of line 3. So using ijk, I straight away write the b vector for this line, which is minus 3i minus 2j plus 4k. We got a and b for the line 2 and line 3. We are going to find angle, which is cos theta, a vector dot b vector by mod a vector mod b vector. So a dot b is minus 3, then minus 3 plus 8 divided by root of 1 plus 9 by 4 plus 4, then again root of 9 plus 4 plus 16. We are going to take LCM. In the numerator it is 2. Here it is root of 4 plus 9 plus 16 by 4, and that by 4 comes outside the root, it becomes by 2, and that can be carried to the numerator. And again here it is 9 plus 4 plus 16, both are same term. So it is 4 by root 29 into root 29, so which is 4 by 29. So from this theta is cos inverse 4 by 29. If we see the option, in cos inverse we have 29 by 4, this is not right and this is not right, but we have in terms of secant, because when you have cos, we can write in terms of secant by taking the reciprocal. So here we have 4 by 29, by taking the reciprocal it will become 29 by 4, so which is present in the option B. So the correct answer is option B, secant inverse 29 by 4. Next, question number 15, they have given f of x and they want the range of the f of x. So this first part, we take this as y equal to log x square plus e by x square plus 1. When I take e power y, then we can remove log, so it is only x square plus e by x square plus 1. When we cross multiply, e power y into x square plus e power y equal to x square plus e, taking x term on one side, so by taking common e power y minus 1 and this e power y we can take to the other side. So e minus e power y. So from this finally x square is e minus e power y by e power y minus 1. So x is square root of e minus e power y by e power y minus 1. Here definitely y should not be 0, because when y is 0, then the denominator becomes 0 and x become undefined. And y can be 1, because I am choosing from this n points. So if it is 1, then numerator is e minus e, which is 0, that is fine. So inside the root there should not be any negative, and denominator cannot be 0. So here y belongs to 0, 1, but 0 is not included, so it is open interval, and 1 can be included. 1 is included, so it is a closed interval. So from the given option, it is option B. Now question number 16, they have given f of x, and in the option we find increasing and decreasing. So the first part we have to find its derivative. So f dash of x is, you have to follow the quotient rule, u by v. So u dash is 1 by 1 plus x, and v we keep as it is log of e plus x, minus v we keep as it is, u we keep as it is, that is log of pi plus x, and derivative of v is 1 by e plus x, and whole division log of e plus x whole square. In usual problem, we equate this to 0, get the intervals, then we find it is increasing or decreasing. But here already we know the interval, so no need to equate to 0. Just to pick a value from the interval and substitute for x. So I take x as 1. So this becomes 1 by, already pi is 3.14, plus 1 is 4.14, and log of e is roughly 2.7. So 2.7 plus 1 is 3.7. So in the same way here it is 4.14 inside the log, 1 by 3.7. And we have denominator also, but anyway it's a square, so it is going to be positive. If you see log 3.7, and this is log 4.14, and log 3.7 is lesser than the log 4.14, and we are dividing by the bigger number than comparing to the small number 3.7. So definitely this entire term will be negative, because the second term is higher than the first term. So when you subtract, it will become negative, and we can verify this for any value from 0 to infinity. So we can go for choosing the option B, which is decreasing in 0, infinity. Next, question number 17. They have given integral minus pi to pi x square into sin x. Let's take this function as f of x, that is x square into sin x. Now let's find f of minus x. Every x is replaced with minus x. So minus x whole square into sin of minus x. So this becomes x square once again. This becomes minus of sin x. So finally this is minus x square sin x, and we got the same function f of x with opposite sign. That is f of minus x becomes minus f of x. So we come to know it is an odd function. When it is an odd function, we have a property in integration, that is integral minus a to a f of x dx becomes 0. So using that property, this becomes 0, and we choose the option C. Next, question number 18. They gave the solution of the differential equation, and we find the equation in which we have cosecant of xy. So both the variables are inside the cosecant. So it is better to give substitution, that is t equal to xy. Then only it is possible to solve. So here we have to find dt by dx using the product rule. X differentiation is 1, y we keep as it is, plus y we differentiate, which is dy by dx, and x we keep as it is. Now coming to the question, from the first two term we can take x cube common. After taking x cube common, we have x into dy by dx plus y, and we have plus cosecant of xy equal to 0. Now this xy we can replace it as t, and y plus dy by dx into x is here, and that can be replaced with dt by dx. So this is x cube into dt by dx plus cosecant t equal to 0. Now using variable separable, x cube dt by dx equal to minus cosecant t. So dt by minus cosecant t equal to dx by x cube. So we can integrate on both the sides. This is minus sin t dt, and here it is x power minus 3 dx. On integration, this will be cos t, and this is x power minus 2 by 2. You can cross multiply. So 2 cos t, actually this is minus 2. So we give the minus here itself, and we put plus c also at the end. Now taking this here, 2 cos of t, we replace it as xy, and we can bring this term to the same side and equal to c. So 2 cos xy plus x power minus 2 equal to c, that we find in the first option. So option A. Next one, question number 19. They have given a differential equation and they gave the solution. And in the solution, there is an unknown lambda, and they are asking the value of the lambda. So for this, we have to completely solve it and compare the solution with this to get the lambda. So here we find x by y. So we have to write this given equation in terms of dx by dy. So the second term I am going to carry to the other side. So 1 plus 2 e power x by y, the whole thing into dx equal to minus 2 e power x by y into 1 minus x by y into dy. Now dx by dy will be minus 2 e power x by y into 1 minus x by y whole division 1 plus 2 e power x by y. Now I am going to take a substitution. Let x equal to vy, and this differentiating with respect to y, we get e plus y into dv by dy. So v plus y into dv by dy equal to minus 2 e power, from this x by y is v. So I directly substitute x by y as v, and in the denominator we have 1 plus 2 e power v. Now this v we can take to the other side. So now it is y dv by dy equal to this. Let's multiply it inside. So minus 2 e power v plus 2v e power v by 1 plus 2 e power v. Then we have minus v. Now we have to take LCM. So when I take LCM, minus 2 e power v plus 2v e power v, and this whole thing will get multiplied with minus v. So minus v and minus 2v e power v. So we can cancel this, and in the numerator we can take the minus sign common. So it is 2 e power v plus v, and here it is 1 plus 2 e power v, and this is y dv by dy. Now let's do the variable separable. So 1 plus 2 e power v into dv by 2 e power v plus v equal to minus dy by y. So we take integral on both the sides. Now let's take t equal to 2 e power v plus v. So dt will be 2 e power v plus 1. So this is entirely dt by t, and this is minus dy by y, and on integration we get log t, and I replace t directly, and on the other side it is minus log y. Since everything is log, instead of c we put log c. and using the log rule I can combine the terms on the right hand side, and that gives log of c by y. Now after removing log, we left with 2e power b plus b equal to c by y, and b we can replace it as x by y, and here it is x by y, this entire term, and we cross multiply that y, that is equal to c. So after multiplying inside, 2y e power x by y plus x equal to c. Now let's compare this with the given solution. We have x plus lambda y e power x by y. So we have lambda y e power x by y, then plus x equal to c as a solution. By comparison, in place of this lambda we have 2. It means the lambda is 2. So from the option we get lambda 2 as our answer, which is the option B. Next, question number 20. They have given a probability distribution table and it is in terms of k. Now we have to first find k, then we have to find the required probability value. Now as per the concept, the summation of all the probability should be 1. So when I add everything, so we find here k2, k2, k3, k, then again here one more k. So totally 3, 4, 5, then 8 and 9k. So when I add this, we get 9k plus, then we have k square term. 1 here, 1 plus 2, 3, then plus 7, 10. So 10k square. So altogether that gives 1. So we are going to rearrange this quadratic. 10k square plus 9k minus 1 is equal to 0, and product is minus 10, sum is 9. So by splitting the middle term, we have 10k minus k in the middle, and for the first two terms we can take 10k common. So we left with k plus 1. Taking minus common, we have k plus 1 equal to 0. Taking k plus 1 common, we get 10k minus 1 equal to 0. It means k is minus 1 and k is 1 by 10. Anyway, this minus 1 is not possible because probably will become negative. Now they want the value of p of 0 less than x less than 5. It means between 0 and 5, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. By adding all these things, we get 8k. So by using k value, we get 8 into 1 by 10, and that gives 8 by 10 as our answer, and that is present in the option C.